this. I think that's gross. I don't care if it's like men, if the woman is older or the guy's older, it's gross. Because what the hell are you talking about at 19 and 50 something?
Thanks for tuning in to the No Clearance Podcast. Now subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy the clip.
No clearance.
I'll tell you who's out here spending some money. Shannon Sharpe. Let's talk about a black man who is spending some money. Shannon Sharpe, man, he's been in the news lately, allegedly being there's a case. There's a civil case on him.
Yeah.
There's a civil case on him. This lady he met on OnlyFans.
Gross.
I don't know. He met at his gym, but she has OnlyFans.
Okay, come on, Jim.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She has OnlyFans. Allegedly, she thought they were together, and a lot of what's happening has stemmed from the Michelle video. A lot of what's happening stemmed from that. She thought they were together. The Michelle video come out. I guess they're not. She got real problems. Now it's like, all right, I'm gonna make you pay. I ain't trying to get too much into the weeds. I'm just very curious. Shannon Sharpe is 56 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And when Shannon Sharpe met this woman, she was 19. Now,
it's gross.
Yeah, I'm sure she's like 20, 21
Nasty.
at this point. But
still gross.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Casey, what do you think of this situation?
I told y'all this. I think that's gross. I don't care if it's like men, if the woman is older or the guy's older, it's gross. Because what the hell are you talking about at 19 and 50 something? Like when I think about who I was at 19 compared to like a grown man at 50 something, we're not going through the same life problems. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't think they was doing much talking. And that's what
but
makes
that
it gross.
shit, no, but
that makes
even
it
with
grosser,
that,
though.
you're not doing that 24/7. So when we're off and we're grabbing water, resetting, what are we talking about?
Their performance.
Talking about what just happened.
Yeah. So, girl, I really knocked your shit left.
Is that a guy thing? Why?
What you think about that right
now? Yeah, the debrief. We gotta have a debrief. You gotta have a debrief.
You know how to hit you with the woo.
You gotta ask how it was, so you know how to perform.
In the future. Affirmation is very much key.
Did you like that? Was it enjoyable?
Affirmation is key.
Did I make you
not a survey? Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Oh, that was great. Just so you know, how do you think I performed? You know, it's a lot of fishing for compliments.
The performance evaluation is insane.
I will say I think the whole situation is disgusting. The accusations, I don't believe the accusations because of what came out about like he likes the roughness thing and it's what she signed up for. So that aside, even if that wasn't a thing, if this still came out, I feel like it still would have been bad look. Because she was 19.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
it's
know.
just it doesn't sound right when you're 56. You know what I'm saying? I said on the Patreon, I would feel better if she was 25. At least if she was 25, it's like less gross. It's still kind of weird, but at least she's like she a full-fledged adult. You know how old someone, you know what you just did a year before you turned 19? Or the year you turned 19? Graduated high school.
Oh,
disgusting.
Oh, God.
This woman.
Hold on. Thank you.
Had just probably almost failed Algebra 2 about 6 months probably before he met her.
I'm mad that you're going
worried
about her course load.
English 4. She probably didn't take no AP classes or no honors classes.
She
worried about this.
How you know?
I don't know. I mean, any woman I know who got an OnlyFans at 19, I don't want to judge.
You're not Albert.
You ain't thinking about college, or a career. But I just feel like he could. I'm just getting sick of black men, specifically athletes, moving as if they cannot be touched and doing dirt and acting like it's okay. It's just so frustrating. I'm getting sick of it. There's too many of them. I don't know if they're making too much money or what, but too many of them move this way. Why can't everyone just move like LeBron? You know what I'm saying?
And then it's funny you say that because we keep harping on the fact that it's like nobody wants to. We see LeBron.
Yeah.
We see LeBron. And if for some reason, I don't know what the mental thing about it is, but it's like everybody, niggas be like, I'm not trying to be like this nigga. Or I'm not trying to live up to that expectation. It's like, no, you don't want to try
tragedy.
to meet a certain level of greatness.
For black men specifically.
There's a word for it. I don't know what it's called, but there's a word for it.
I'm just,
I just don't know.
Self-sabotage, self-hatred. I mean, you pick.
I guess that's maybe, but it's more like I ain't trying to do all that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
you know what it is? I do think it's a form of self-sabotage. It's almost like this idea of like, I am fortunate to be in this predicament, right? But it's almost like I don't want to sell out or lose myself. So it's like I'm going to do the opposite of what, you know what I mean? Of what he does.
Of what is expected, yeah.
Yeah, because I think to a certain degree, a certain point, anytime, and this is not just limited to black men, but black people get successful, you know it. Oh, you switched up. Okay, you Diddy now, or okay, big money. So it's probably for a good chunk of them is like, hey, I still want to be connected to who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some of them, that's tied to their identity and who they are. And let's be real, majority of the ones that's like, hey, I'm not trying to be LeBron, they're still heavily involved with motherfuckers that's not necessarily doing said right thing. So if I get right and I do the LeBron way, that means I got to cut off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All my people and things that I'm like familiar with and know.
I think it's crazy that Monique went up on Club Shay Shay and told Shannon Sharpe, you need to stop messing with these young girls. You need to get you an old woman. Go, cook you some food. Gonna make you, make sure you stay healthy. Take your vitamins. I mean, there really is something to that, bro. You hit a certain age,
I take it every day,
and it's like you hit a certain age, and sure, women at a certain age, they stuck in their ways just like you stuck in yours. I mean, it is what it is. But if they rock with you, they gonna rock with you. Like they gonna make sure you straight. Now they not gonna take your bullshit. I think a lot of brothers, older brothers who's single, they run away from that as well. They run away from somebody who could
take
better
responsibility.
them. Yeah, who can make them see who they are.
No.
Exactly.
Ooh, see, and I think a big part of it is they don't want to be held accountable.
It's a tough thing to swallow.
It's a tough. I feel like it's a
tough part of marriage.
Another thing is like I feel like I don't know if this is why he messed with a younger woman, but I feel like when you're older, there's a thought in your head where like this girl don't know nothing. I could get her to do whatever I want. And it's just. I don't know.
Because you can manipulate her. You can, you know what I mean? You can.
Specifically at 19. 25, maybe not, but 19. When we start
talking like that, it kind of, this is what makes it gross. Oh, he can manipulate her to how he wants to. That's familiar to grooming. Similar to grooming.
I think
we have to state the obvious. Shannon Sharpe was drinking some milk.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe was drinking milk. I don't want to say what I want to say because you know what? We've had feedback from the podcast. I'm not gonna say what I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say, but Shannon Sharpe was drinking some milk.
No clearance.